publications and also HAPS News, HAPS TV. How are you guys today? It is Thursday, sometime in December. What is it? Oh, it's the 11th, I think. It's all mushing together in the pandemic lockdown. I don't know what day it is, but I hope you guys are well. We had a lot of snow in the Northeast, as you probably heard, and we got about 10 inches where I am now in the Hudson Valley. Can you see my top of my head? Let's see. I'm in landscape mode, and I'm not seeing anybody. Am I live? Anybody want to talk to me? Just making sure everything is copacetic. Anyway, I will just proceed as if you're there. I live draw for the for HAPS News every weekday at 5:30. I do something. I draw something. I'm a cartoonist, a political cartoonist, and a writer, and I do something in drawing. You get to watch me draw it every day at 5:30. And I usually work in pen and ink, sometimes with watercolor. And I have experimented with other medium, but today I'll just use pen and ink. Hi, some people have joined now. Mama, hello. Patricia, hi. Hal. Oklahoma City, Mama. Wow, never been there. And Patricia from Chicago. Nice to meet you here on HAPS. Thank you for being here. And you can follow me on my profile, and you'll get notifications of when I'm going to go live. You can also broadcast yourself if you want to, but you can follow me. You can also sponsor me. You can give me awards. You can give me little, buy me a coffee. You see that on the home screen. I don't know where you're joining from. If you're on the app, download the HAPS app. It's the best way to go. Anyway, I've been with them for a couple of months. They're a startup. HAPS is a startup, and they're doing great stuff, really interesting stuff. A nice group of people who have started HAPS. And let's see who's here. Danny. Hi, Danny. Where are you from? Danny Seegers. Anyway, good to see you guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to move this camera and put you down so you can see. This is my desk. That's my palette. I'll put you back in the clip. And hopefully you can see. So I wanted to show you first a cartoon. Well, I'll do it in a minute. I want to draw something first, and then as I'm waiting for it to dry, I can show you something. I've been with the New Yorker for 40 plus years. Hal says, yes, I think HAPS is going to be excellent. The people who run HAPS are very willing to help, and they're overloaded right now because I learned that Periscope is decided to stop existing in March next year. So Periscope will no longer be with us. And I think a lot of people have migrated over here to HAPS from Periscope. So it's in the last 48 hours, HAPS has been really busy. So I wanted to draw something political today. There was not anything in the news that jumped out at me for a political cartoon, but I did think of something. And I didn't put any pencil down, so you'll just have to bear with me if I make a mistake. Oops, I just did. It's funny. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun to do a drawing that combined the snow that we had with something political? Let me just think as I'm doing this. More light on it. Can you see okay? So this is a brush pen that I've started using a little bit more. I really like it, but normally I would use, I'll show you some of my devices, some of my tools. A Crocodile pen, like this. It's hard for you to see close, but the art stores have them. This is a bigger one. And a bottle of ink. And these are brushes that I use to paint. And I put the color on, or the wash. But I like the way this line works. So I'm going to give him, or it's a him, this is a him. This is supposed to be a carrot nose. Oh, there we go. See, I fixed the mistake. I've done political cartoons for the New Yorker. They have great political cartoons. I did one today, which I wanted to show you, that they ran on their website. Let's see. So this snowman is going to be holding a sign. Anybody build a snowman today in the Northeast? Oops. I was not thinking. I was thinking of something else. It's the problem when you're drawing. If you start thinking about something else. What I was thinking about was the time I was working for CBS, and the producer that I was working with, a young man, fresh up from Florida, he was working for a local station down in Florida and got hired by CBS and to be one of my producers. And he'd never seen snow before. So it was great to hang out with him in his first snow. This was about 3 years ago. I'll let that dry for a minute and I'll show you. That's what I was thinking about when I drew that, and I was sort of spaced out thinking about it. So I wanted to show you another snow drawing I did for the New Yorker today, and they publish it on their website. They have a daily cartoon on the website. So this is a cartoon, a snow cartoon, and the woman is saying to her friend or partner or husband, "Remember when this was the only thing that kept us inside? Ha 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 ha." And so that's the finished, and that's on the same kind of paper I'm drawing now. It's a bond, heavyweight bond that likes watercolor. And this is the sketch I did. I printed it out. I did the sketch and sent it into the New Yorker. I do my sketches often on my iPad. It's easier to send in. Oh, thank you. Pitbull Beer Masters gave me an award. Thank you. So if you're just joining us, I'm a cartoonist and a writer for the New Yorker, the New York Times, Washington Post, different places, and I love live drawing. I do it on my iPad out in the world, but now I can't do that, so I'm doing it in my desk, and you get to see me draw on paper if you are interested. Sometimes I go out in the world, like when I was in New York over the summer. I'm off. I live in New York and the Hudson Valley. I went to New York and I walked around Times Square and broadcast from Times Square, and I live drew. Oh, it's bleeding. Broadcast and live drew from Times Square. So I'm afraid it's going to bleed. But in the meantime, I can sort of. So my idea involves a red hat, and I'm sure you know what the hat means when it's red. And I can't put the MAGA on there now because with watercolor you cannot. It's really, you can't use white watercolor over top of this. It wouldn't work. You could use a white gouache, which is a more opaque paint, over this, and I might do that when it dries, or I might do it in Photoshop. It's bleeding a lot, as you can see. Joe Biden today nominated, or he's expected to. I'm not even going to try that because it's going to bleed. He's expected to nominate Representative Haaland. Is that how you say her name? The first Native American to be in the cabinet. It's very exciting. can do is put some more snow around while we're waiting for it to dry. But I want to, the sign is going to say something. Wonder do you have any idea what it's going to say? Anybody have any guesses? I've done a lot of snow cartoons, as it turns out. Snowman, I've done at least 2 for the New Yorker over the years. If you're an aspiring cartoonist, the New Yorker does look at new people's work, so I've been through, at the New Yorker, I've been through like 3 cartoon editors and 4 senior editors. Been there that long. Where's my little one? There it is. Can you see? Make sure you can see. Anybody talking there? The red says it all. Is that a Teletubby snowman? Biden House says Biden will have an exceptionally diverse cabinet. He really will. Lack of snow in Phoenix has hindered snowman making. There you go. There's my idea. I will add the MAGA to his hat later. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying. Intersection Act will have to see. This is Robert speaking. Robert Butterfinger. Intersection Act will have to see and behoove in the whole thread of the midsection. Trump invented Russian facts that the belly man boy case said. Not sure what you're talking about. All right, I'll turn you around and say bye. All right, that's all I have for today. Oop, can you see me? There we go. I'm gonna put this back in its holder because it's really better to be far away in this landscape mode. Perhaps just made it available that you can broadcast in landscape mode, which is not many platforms do that. So it's great, particularly for doing drawings. Anyway, really, thank you for joining me. As I said, I'm Liza Draws. I'm a cartoonist and a writer for a lot of different publications. New Yorker is my main home. And also you can find my political cartoons on medium.com, which is a blog platform. Just search my name. And I'd love to hear from you. So thanks for joining me, and let me know what you think. And you can always subscribe to me here on HAPS, which would be great. You make your own account and get the app and follow me, and you'll get notifications of when I live draw. And you can also sponsor me, become a sponsor, which it would be awesome. So let me see if some of the people joined. I guess that's it. I thought I saw some more comments come in. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you guys are doing well. Wear your masks and have a great weekend. I'm not going to broadcast tomorrow. Usually I would, but I have a previous commitment. So have a great weekend and stay safe. Hi, Susie. Thanks, guys. Take